Hello, you gorgeous human you. Hello, I'm Honjo. I make workouts that are fat, senior, injury, and disability friendly, and I'm so glad you're here. I'm really excited because today we're going to be doing a dynamic yoga-inspired movement session, stretching session. I do have some props with me. I've got a stool, which I'm going to use for a little bit of leg stretching, and I'm probably going to sit on it for one of the poses. So if you have a stool or even sofa, probably could be okay to use. I've got some cushions and a blanket to support me with some of the moves. And I would have some yoga blocks, but they've gone missing. And I can't find them anywhere. But if you did need any of this equipment, or if you like my mat or anything, I've got everything linked in the description box below. So please check it out. And yeah, a little bit annoyed about the blocks, but kids, what can I say? Anyway, let's get on with this movement. We're not doing it to a set time or anything. I just need to keep time in case I, sort of go on a bit long. So here we go. The first stretch we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing a sort of lunge stretch. This is, our calves and our hips. So just stagger your legs, one leg forward, bend your back knee a little bit. You want your back knee. A little bit bent. And then if you want to increase the stretch a bit, you can sort of, bend your back backwards, whatever's comfortable for you. And we're just going to hold it here, breathing in and out. If at any time in any of my workouts or throughout today you need to take a break, take a break, absolutely go at your own pace. Nothing should hurt. You will feel stretching, but nothing should actually hurt you. Make sure you don't put your neck back like this, but just keep your neck up. Keep breathing. Okay, we're going to step over to the other leg, bring that foot forward, other leg back, so you can just get into your kind of position. If you want, you can just hold your hands on your hips, feel the stretch up through here. But like I said, if you want to increase the intensity, just bring your hands up over your shoulders, over your head, and sort of lean back a bit. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay, just gonna relax. Do any intuitive movement you need to in between exercises. So next up, we're going to be doing a forward bend. I'm actually going to use my stool. You don't have to. So let me show you first without. You just want your legs comfortable distance apart. Make sure you can accommodate for your belly if you have one. And then we're just going to gently roll our body down. You can have a slight bend in your legs, and you kind of want to let your arms come to the floor. But if that's a little bit too much for you, you can always use a stool, and then just kind of put your hands on the stool to help support you. Feel that stretch through the hamstring. You can gently roll up, roll those shoulders back. Woo, lost the mic. And then we're just going to roll forward again. So rolling forward, letting those hands drop once more in front of you. So rolling forward. Just breathing in and out. And roll up again. Slowly come up. Maybe do some arm rolls. Roll your arms backwards and forwards. Let's bring one arm up, and we're just going to stretch our triceps over our shoulders. Holding it here for a few seconds. I know it can be a bit hard because I feel like I'm choking sometimes when I bring my arm up, all the that it can be a bit hard to breathe, can't it? Whew. And the other arm. And then just stretching out the other arm. Okay, so for this next one, you can use your stool or not. I'll show you again without the stool. So we're going to come down into a sumo squat, so feet facing out, down to the sumo squat, and use your hands or put your elbows on your knees, and we're just stretching out our groin. But if that's too hard for you, what you can do is just get yourself a little stool, sit on the edge of the stool, and you can push your legs out here in this position, and that works just as well. Keep breathing. If you lean forward as well, you're going to get more of a stretch. Okay, next we are going to be going down into a downward dog position. Again, you could actually use the stool for this one if you can't put your hands on the floor. So downward dog, arms down on the floor. I need to kind of walk myself out to this. And then the idea is to kind of get straight legs. This is about as far as I can go, to be honest, and you'll feel a real stretch down your hamstrings, down the back of your legs. If you need to use a stool to help support yourself, that's perfectly fine. Use it as a modification. And if you want to kind of push it out, pedal it out with your feet, that's also fine. It's another way to kind of get the stretch in a bit deeper. Okay, let's bring ourselves up again. So now we're just going to do some wrist stretches. I'm actually going to bring myself down to the floor. So work your way down to your hands and knees, because we're going to be doing a cat-cow. So we can also stretch our wrists like this. Cat-cow position. So I would spread your fingers out to distribute your weight a bit more equally, so there's not as much pressure on your wrist. And then we're just gonna bring our back up, round our back, and exhale as we come out and back in and out and in. This is a great exercise. Good for your core, lower back. It's good for pregnant women too. I'm just going to do a few more of these. Back up. And down. Last one. Exhale. Okay, if you want to bring yourself just up once more, give yourself a bit of a wrist, what am I saying, stretch, or after being in that position. Okay, I'm just going to move this out. Now I am going to be bringing in my cushions. I'm actually probably going to use my cushions and my blanket. So child's pose, I don't always find it that comfortable. I think there's just too much weight going on, so I'm going to support myself under my belly. I'm probably actually going to use all of these. So on your knees, and then we're just going to lean forward and stretch out and down. Hold on. Oh, legs There we go. Just stretching our back, relaxing. If you had a block, you can actually pop the block and support your forehead on it if you'd like. For some people, they don't need or want all this stuff, so they just come down like this, forehead on the floor. For me, this is extremely uncomfortable. Sometimes you just have to kind of wiggle about a bit to get yourself in a good position. This is slightly more comfortable, but not the best. I know in a lot of yoga classes, they like to stay like this for a long time, but without the blankets, it's a bit uncomfortable for me. So we're just going to bring ourselves up now, and we are going to bring one leg in front of us. So one leg stretched out at the back. Take your time to get into this position. Bring one foot forward, and then we're going to kind of sit up. If you need support, I would suggest using a block, or you can use your cushion just to rest your bum cheek on it. This is a really good one for stretching out your hips. If you want to, you could come down on your elbows. That will make the deep a lot stretcher, and it's a little bit hard for me at the moment to do that. Throughout all these exercises, just keep breathing. Breathing in, breathing out, breathe in, out. Let's switch to the other side. So take your time. I'll be taking my time. I might use the blanket this time. So opposite leg is going to go in front. Other leg is going back. I do like to pull my leg out and then if you need something to comfort underneath your knee, you could use a little blanket underneath your knee as well. Just going to stay here. Let that stretch out. It's a really good hip opener, this one. Pigeon pose. Just a few more seconds until we're going to get on our backs. So, let's come out of that. Okay, what's happening with the mic? It's getting caught in my rolls. Okay, we're going to bring ourselves down on the floor. Let me just see what's happening here. Okay, just bring yourself down onto the floor gently. Roll yourself down. Actually, I'm probably gonna have to excuse me, all my stuff. Okay, here we go. So bring both knees up. Okay, bring your right leg, put it over your left knee, and we're just going to stay like this for a second. And then we're going to lean over to one side. You can put your arms out here, however you like, really. Bring it back up to the middle. If you like an additional stretch, you could also just kind of bring that leg up. I know it can be a little bit hard. I'm just going to switch feet. So put your left leg over your right knee. Let it sit there for a second. And then rotate your body over. Just going to get a nice little stretch in. Okay, and rotate back up to the middle. Okay, so I just want you to get in a comfortable position now. So put your legs out, lying down in front of you. Arms to your sides, palm facing up. I'm just going to take some deep breaths in. If you have a blanket, you could put a blanket over you right now. We're just going to do some breathing exercises. Breathing in and out. Let's breathe in for the count of 3. And breathe out, count of 3. Breathe in. And out. If you can, inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. This time we're going to breathe in for a count of 3. We're going to hold it for 2. And exhale for 3. Hold, exhale. Inhale, 2, 3. Hold, exhale. If you'd like to close your eyes, you could close your eyes. Just concentrate on your breathing, concentrate on my voice. Just continue breathing in to the count of 3, holding for 2, exhale for 3, and try and hold on the exhale for 2 before breathing in again. I know it seems a little bit complicated, but hold, exhale, inhale. I'd like you to relax every part of your body, starting with your neck. Just feel yourself as you listen to my voice, as you continue breathing. Feel your neck relaxing, your shoulder muscles relaxing. You can feel all the muscles of your body as we work our way down, slowly beginning to relax down your back. Let yourself sink into the floor. Just feeling the tension come out of each part of the body, your hips, moving down to your legs, your fingers, fingertips. Continue breathing in and out. Your toes. Now I'd like you to visualize something that you want to take away from today's session. So it's, it can be an adjective. So what's like confidence or relaxation or motivation. Pick something that you want to achieve and hold it in front of your head. So imagine in a blue light that thing hovering above your head. Focus. And with each breath in, you're breathing it into your body. I know it's easy for our minds to slip away, but just keep coming back to my voice, back to your breathing, and envisaging yourself achieving your goal. Whatever your goal may be, continue breathing in and out. We'll take a few more breaths in. And whenever you're ready, you can start to sit up, roll up, or whatever. If you still want to lie here for a little bit longer, that's okay. You can open your eyes, maybe start to move your body a little bit. I wanted to thank you all for coming on this journey with me today. I hope that little bit of breathing exercise at the end has invigorated you or instilled in you what it is you're looking for today or this week. Confidence, focus, motivation, any of these things, or something else that you chose. I hope you all have a great day, a great week, and once again I want to say thank you so much for being here with me, for sharing this with me, and I will see you all soon. Bye bye, my darlings.